Right.
But it seems
Yes,
also a
he's watching
possible
us from his
choose.
vacation, I guess, right? Drinking a cocktail, enjoying Olympiad.
Do we have a result? Do we have a result? Seems like
Queen B2.
something strange happened on the live board.
No. There's no result. I mean, can't be a result.
Yeah,
Unless
I just see that on the live board something strange, very strange happened. I see Shankland going with the king towards a square that I don't know what happened.
What?
Maybe did a move that he shouldn't have done. There is the arbiter. He made maybe. Oh my god.
He resigned?
Oh my god, what did he do?
What just happened there? Just a second.
Oh my god! He's shaking his hand. And he's signing.
Black Queens. What on earth happened there? I mean, this is a bit surprising to understand.
Oh my god. And look, Shankland leaving in full disappointment. Look at this, could be a super decisive upset. I don't know what happened there, but I think he played an illegal move there. He went with the king towards a square where the king couldn't go. He touched the king in this situation, and the king cannot. Oh, in this position, he might have touched the king. The only possible square for the king is to go on c1, but then there is queen c2, king d1, and queen takes b3.
Anish, before we get to the game, let's clear up the confusion. What happened there in the end?
Yeah, I mean, it was quite peculiar because, well, I mean, initially the end game was, of course, equal. I didn't think I'm playing for anything. And then he blundered into this position. And the way, from his body language, I realized he thinks he's lost. But I thought it was a draw, so it was very difficult for me to sort of behave, because on one hand, I wanted to think about the position and try to figure out if there is still a chance without going b6. On the other hand, I realized that there's probably none, and I thought after b6 he thinks he's lost. So, okay, I decided to give it a shot, and with a stone cold face, I go b6, and then he extends his hand. Okay, I shake it. Then, to be sure, ask, did you resign? He says yes. I thought, okay.
How did he react when you told him?
He had a hallucination because he thought that since the king doesn't get back to a8, is not a draw. But I mean, there are many studies based on this trick. As long as you provoke b6, that the king can stay on c8 as a draw as well. I mean, he had a hallucination of some sort. It can happen. But it's quite funny that the only way for him to lose is to resign, because if he wouldn't have resigned, I wouldn't be able to break through. Maybe Magnus Carlsen would, but I wouldn't be able to.
Was this the most unusual end to a game you've ever played?
Well, I've heard many stories, but I wasn't part of one myself. Now I'm happy. And it doesn't involve Peter Swidler, so that's remarkable.
About the game in itself, where do you think were critical moments earlier? It looked very promising for you at some point.
Yeah, usually I have time to check my game before I say something. Now, unfortunately, I didn't. I thought I played very interesting in the middle game. I mean, the position was very unfamiliar to me, so I took a lot of time. And yeah, to be honest, I didn't feel... I liked my position at various points, but I didn't quite see how to get a real advantage. I don't know, maybe I didn't understand it, but I didn't see a graspable advantage. And at some point after knight takes b6, 8 takes b4, I think he has a lot of counterplay, and maybe at some point I have something, but he has counterplay, and in time trouble, it's not pleasant when you have counterplay against the king, and I played it safe, and it petered out into this equal endgame. To be honest, first I wanted to make sure I'm not worse. I think I'm not, but I'm definitely not playing it for a win.
Well, after that late win, you're now tied for first with Magnus Carlsen. 2 games left to play. You'll play him in the last round, but first up tomorrow is Rajabov. Will you be able to focus on that game fully, or is the clash against Magnus already at the back of your mind?
Well, Magnus said he's not afraid of me, so now I'm pretty depressed, and I don't know what to do with myself. Okay, I guess there are still 2 rounds to go, and tomorrow is going to be a tough game because Timur, he made many draws, but he's shown some strengths and some weaknesses, so I think it's going to be a 3-result game. And also Magnus going to give it a shot against Duda, so I think until the last round there's still some excitement left.
Great. Well, thank you very much for your explanations. Congrats and best of luck tomorrow.
Thank you.